MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the new Alex Cobb starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better, and if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Gio Urshela is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He has an even 10 hits in 35 ABs. He also has 1 home run. Drilled to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting first, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
There's a shot out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Judge leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Runners off for second, and it's fouled away. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Fly ball out toward left center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Luis Severino will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And he fouls this one off. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
The designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And here's Renato Nunez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Orioles leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. On to the lawn and gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Gio Urshela comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Urshela takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
First delivery to him on the way. Three runs already home here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles nothing. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Mancini.
Fastball in there for a called strike. fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Santander digs in at 6'2" and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Urshela takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Batting 7, the catcher,
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Grounded down the third baseline. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Austin Hayes is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
0-1.
2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail here 4-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
And they start the 3rd inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Aaron Judge is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Santander is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Ready now, Luke Voigt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the ball. 2-2 is the count.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 left for the Yankees, but they're in front 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Urias.
The windup and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
So now to the plate, Hanser Alberto, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. Striding into the box, Torres. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Pitch is popped up, and the first baseman can't get there. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander's got it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Aaron Hicks waits on deck. The 3-1.
You got a full count.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now back, the 7th fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hicks stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2-1.
That's the ball.
The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the flag court and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Wade LeBlanc answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the out they were hoping for from their starter. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now it's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
This one skied out toward right. Mancini is there. 2 down. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's it.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Two-1, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run.
Bottom of the fourth coming up, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And that's out number 1.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
So here's Trey Mancini as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball swung on and missed.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next, the dangerous power threat, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Mancini moving back. At the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as this lead swells to 7-0. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Here's big Aaron Judge. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
Digging in now, Luke Voigt. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Ball 1. Hit to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.